Hey everybody, welcome back to Gearheaddaily. I'm Eric, and every day I try to bring you something interesting, funny, or just enraging in the car world. And today we're saying a farewell to the C7 Corvette, at least in Europe, which probably is telling us that the C8 is coming. We've all kind of known it was coming. We've all seen the spy shots and the mid-engine this and the twin turbo that and electrical this and blah blah blah. We've all seen those stuff, and we've seen it on during testing and a couple other things too. So the C7 is finally wrapping up, and it's kind of interesting what they're doing. They're only really giving you two color options, which I think is kind of interesting, but they are giving you a lot of really good stuff, and that is pretty cool, at least as far as the final edition goes. So I've read a couple articles on this, and this one from Car and Driver is pretty accurate as far as things go in other articles I've read. So the mid-engine Corvette's a pretty terrible kept secret, but to be honest, the C7 was a pretty good car. If you've ever driven one, they drive fairly well, and for the money and the performance, a Corvette's really your best bang for your buck. They are getting pricier, and chances are they're going to jump another $25,000, $30,000 to the mid-engine version. Maybe not the top tier, but at least the Z06, whatever they're going to name their new platform, will be very similar, I'm assuming, in that 120 to 150 range, and then maybe going on up for like the Ultra Z editions or whatever they're going to. Again, I don't know their naming structure just yet, but going with past in the last 40 years or so, that seems to be fairly standard. So this one does come in the Grand Sport and Z06, which is cool, and the list of equipment you get is pretty awesome, especially when you get the Z07 package, which I have for my C6. And the Z07 package makes it look way more aggressive. It handles a little bit better, and the aero bits are nicer. You get nicer brakes, that sort of thing. So the European Corvette Final Edition comes in orange or metallic gray, and that's it. So those are the two colors you get. So, but to be fair, orange is pretty good. Gray's okay too, but the orange, that kind of burnt orange color, is pretty awesome too. So carbon ceramic brakes, which are pretty standard on the Z cars now. But again, your data recorder, aero package, and with the Z07 package has extra aero bits, the Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, which are great tires, by the way. Just pray to God they don't rain, because those things, they come from the factory and they look bald, brand new. So, it's not a rain tire in the slightest, okay? The 10-spoke wheels, again, those are kind of cup wheels. Those are very nice. They have those on the C6 versions, although they don't fit. You can't interchange them, by the way. So more, carbon fiber accents. I think it's a really sharp car, and you've got that kind of wicker bill spoiler from the back. It's nice. It's cool. Final edition. There's companies seem to be doing this a lot lately. Like Dodge did it with the Viper in their final edition in 2002 for their Gen 2s, but then they just kind of kept making more after that, for about a decade. So I'm not really sure what that was all about, but at least the C7 is going away, and in the same vein, they're doing their own same final edition for the transition between the C7 and the C8. I'm excited to see what the C8 is holding out. I am crossing my fingers and saving my pennies, hopefully to pick up a mid-engine one soon. Whenever they go on sale, I might look into it. We'll see. So for all of you people saying, "Oh, you're a hater, you couldn't afford the Supra," I'm seriously considering a mid-engine Corvette, so just kind of keep your shorts on, okay? So it's unlikely this particular C7 will ever make its way over to the United States, which is we already kind of have something very similar here. So is it really going to be that big of a deal? Probably not. I don't think it's going to matter. There's going to be a gap in the C7 and C8 models in Europe. That's sure. We won't have that. But we have it on good authority that there will be some overlap in production, at least here in the United States, between the Z06 and the ZR1. Again, that ZR1 is a very fast and capable car. I have not had a chance to drive one yet, but I have driven one of the C7 Z06 cars, which, again, for the money, are downright excellent. So, again, looking forward to it. I really think it's going to be, a pretty awesome car to have. If you can hold out another 6, 8, 10 months or so till you can afford one of the mid-engine ones, That's my plan anyway. So save more of my pennies, and we'll kind of see how it goes. But anyway, Corvette C7 is going away, never to be seen again. There was rumor for a while that the C8 would have both a front engine and mid-engine variant. That's yet to be seen. I don't know. I don't really think they're going to do that. It wouldn't make a lot of sense, because if you're going to do that, call it something else. Don't call it a Corvette. Make a new thing. But chances are they're switching platforms entirely. It looks as if we have seen no information that suggests that there will be two variants, a front engine, a mid-engine. There's just going to be a mid-engine, and that's what I'm hoping for when that does come out. So I do like mid-engine cars. It is pretty cool when you got the engine kind of right there by your shoulder. So I'm looking forward to it. And hey, if you got ideas for suggestions for stories, let me know at gearheaddaily@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll check you guys later.